Hey guys, good evening, good evening, good evening. A really wild night tonight. Not necessarily as far as flow goes. Flow is very quiet, but the rumor mill is crazy. I don't know if you guys are following sort of the latest situation out of Iran, but there's all sorts of rumor mills that both the prime minister and the foreign minister have been placed under house arrest by the IRGC. Nobody really understands what's going on over there. Part of the reasons why, of course, Vance pulled his trip. Trump has extended the ceasefire essentially indefinitely until they try to figure out who's who in the negotiations. But there's just all sorts of very interesting, nuanced observations here um, in terms of what's going on. So yes, I mean there seems to be a regime change. The regime change, of course, is uh, for the worse, not for the better, in a sense that Iran is becoming even more radical in its regime. But uh, all of this creates just, I think, a really wild source of uncertainty for everybody. Uh, and this seems to be sort of the calm before the storm. Let me just. I'm just looking through to see here. Uh, I don't see anything. I don't see any more news. But anyways, like that's actually the most interesting story, which is this true? Are those guys uh, out of the play? And of course, we're coming up to like probably day three, day four, at which point the whole um, oil position is going to have to be stopped in a sense that there's no more storage facility at Carg Island. So if they stop their oil production, that essentially really, really creates long-term problems for them on oil. So next couple of days, I think this whole week, as we go into the end of the week, where are we at Tuesday, could be very, very interesting. A risk in the meantime, very quiet. Everybody just chilling. Equities are quiet. Um, Gold seems to be, gold came up. This is the ceasefire news. Trump announced a ceasefire, so gold rallies on risk about 30, 40 points. Not a lot, but enough. It's definitely a positive bid. We will, let's trade this. We're going to go. Let's get some gold here. We'll open a position here, uh, probably like somewhere around here, and maybe even the session lows as the stop here. See if we can scale this position up. Gold usually is always a very good runner from bottom to top, from bottom range to top range in Asia. So we'll play the upside bias as much as we can in gold. A little bit more positionally, maybe even than just pure scalping today. But not really. You can't say there's a lot of activity here. It looks like a wait and see trade. This is the news move consolidation. Asia Open spike as everybody always buys the last liquidity. They found support here in the 32s, and I think we probably hold this support. I want to be a buyer anywhere here with the idea that we try to travel to the top of the range here. Uh, Gold is really not very scalpable these days because it doesn't really move that much. So we have to trade this positionally. But yeah, uh, IRGC, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, not the regular army, but the Revolutionary Guard, seems to be calling the shots. I'm just trying to. There was this really great thread which I lost that I was following. What the hell is this? That's funny. Sorry, that's a funny joke. uh, um, all right. No, I don't see the IRGC. Okay, a delegation has been prevented from traveling. The power struggle management of the country is a major conflict. Chaos within and none. Really hard to say. As usual, everything in Middle East is always a thousand different things. So we're moving up here. The beautiful thing is I can do scale out. I'm going to close out quarter, just take a little bit of profit here, go to break even essentially on the move. Maybe close out another quarter of this, and then just leave the rest and see if we can move that to target over here on the move. So I'm at break even right now, and see if we can move the trade up. As I said, gold is usually always a positive flow, especially the first green dot that we took over here. See if we can get the move maybe to the 46, 48 for the rest of the move. You rarely go wrong getting long gold in Asia, especially off the bottom of the range. That's really the money trade. Every time we have the opportunity, sometimes we come in and we're trading top of range, and then it's a really, really tough trade because you're really over the skis there. But if you're bottom of the range in Asia at around 7, and you have any kind of an inkling, you use the dots to find that turn, it becomes super, super easy to try to ride that tail. Which is all. Now that's all we're going to do. Might actually just do only 1 or 2 trades today on the trade. Everybody, of course, we're trading for Ola Prime. You can see I actually remade the MT5 tool just to give you the Ola Prime marker over there. Everything in this tool allows you to granularly to get out. Like you can see, I basically have the ability to get out partial exits, and control my risk at break even. I can do all sorts of stops and targets. I can do limit entry, limit exit. I can do trailing stop if I wanted to. I can activate a trailing stop in the back end. I can do a million different things with this thing. It's all free. It's all yours with it was a great white dot trade. All yours if you want the Ola Prime. All you got to do is just open any account, any size account with Ola Prime. Use our code EDGE for the discount, and this tool is yours. And it's a great tool, and it's a tool for any MetaTrader 5 account. So if you have any MetaTrader 5 account, you can trade anything. You can trade euro on this. You can trade gold. You can trade Bitcoin. Anything. It's fully adjustable. You can even move this thing around. You see, like I'll show you. This is kind of cool if you want to. If you go to properties, I can actually move this panel. If I want to move it a little bit to the right, I can, let's say I want to move it 300 to the right, 300 pixels to the right. I can just do this, and this thing will move to the right. Oh, I'm almost at profit. I'm going to get out another quarter out, and I'm almost at target. So I have like very, very little left now. Maybe another quarter out, and now I just have a pittance left, and it gives me a chance to basically, P&L my whole position. You can see my whole position. You can see me scaling out. Hang on, let me just move this up. Here's my history. just scaling out. Oh, you can actually, it's all, it bunched it all up, but you can scale me out pretty much all the way through the position. We scaled out here today nicely, right? Boom, 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 and we're done. Hopefully you guys took that trade. So you can see me entering here, scaling out here, and taking the final P&L. Super easy. The tool gave me the management, and like I said, there's only one trade in gold to the upside. Hopefully you guys took that white trade. That's really the trade of the day. Right? I don't see us trading much, but we might trade a little bit of retrace here. I don't like buying gold at the top of the range in Asia because there's like a lot of way to go down. But what I will do is I'll buy any kind of a dip. If we get a 3-candle dip, I'll try to buy that. I'm happy to buy any dips here, but I'm not going to chase the gold to the tops because this could be a double top type of move here. But look at how good the white dot trade was. Just a really, really smooth trade right up there. You took it. Good job. I'm actually, you know what? We have like this new tool here. I want to try this. We have a new tool in do you use MT5? Yes, no. Answer, option 1, option 2 for this poll. Start and show. Let me see this way. I can do this. Show. And let me hang on. Let me just move the poll. Go it over here. So vote on this poll. I'm really, really curious. Do you guys use MT5? Because the tools are there for you to please vote if you're trading it. The tools are there for you to be able to trade this nicely. Hi, Doug. Nice to see you. Okay. Sounds good. Like I said, I'm really looking forward. Ola Prime. Hopefully, we'll be making some interesting new moves. Give us a chance to trade not only CFDs but futures. But the tool as a CFD tool, the huge advantage is the granularity of exit, the ability to exit partial exits. I really wish I had that ability in futures. I don't. It's such a powerful ability to be able to do partial exits because you can just lock in so much profit so easily. And for all of those you guys who are trading, hopefully you can use the tool. Oh, wait, hold on. You know what, guys? I'm so sorry. I need to change. I just realized something. Okay, let me move this over. I had the wrong banners. Okay, go up there. Everybody trade Ola Prime. I'm sorry. I had the wrong banners over here because I had the old stuff. So yes, Ola Prime, 30% off with our code. Please use that. So we are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green dots. That's obviously, it's always a like a pause for me. But if we get, one of my favorite trades is 3 red candles in an uptrend, or 3 green candles in a downtrend, where you can fade that move. You fade that move to the other side, which I love to do. So maybe we'll get a little bit of a reprieve. Maybe this will correct down to 42.40, and I'll be able to get some product that way. Make another trade. But for now, I'm just going to sit tight. Try to figure out what's going on in Tehran. This is actually, I don't know if any of you know World War II, but this is really called the Leningrad option. Um, during World War II, Leningrad, which was um, basically surrounded in a cordon by the Germans, um, suffered, I think, like 3 years of a blockade, and the only way they could get product in was during the winter. The lakes froze over, and they were able to bring trucks in with food. Um, Now, the actors have completely flipped. Obviously, we're not the bad guys; we're the good guys. But the idea of using economic blockade, because basically, what is it? Napoleon said the army travels on its stomach, right? Um, you take away the money, you destroy the army, and that's essentially the long play here. And Trump's got all the time in the world because it's not a matter of months; it's a matter of weeks before they start. Um, um, uh, Big push to the highs. Actually, fresh highs, which is good. So again, if we get a corrective move, I really want to be a buyer of this corrective move. I'm just going to be patient enough. Good evening, guys. We took a first trade here, exited pretty much most of it over here. Just now sitting here patiently waiting for a corrective move trade where we get a little bit of a down move. We can buy the dip. If we don't get it, we don't get it. We're not chasing the highs right now. Did you guys have a good time at the Power Hour today? That was a lot of fun. We did a lot of good trading. Tomorrow, don't forget, I'm going to be at Wealth Charts 360 Summit. So please, actually, you know what? I think I have the link. Let me get you the link. Let me get you guys the link. This is it. If you haven't registered, please register. I'm going to put this link on Twitter too. If you're watching me on Twitter, this is the link. Tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about what I do every single day in live. And I'm going to deconstruct with everybody exactly the structure for dots and go through the whole thing. So hopefully you guys will really enjoy that. How's equities doing? Equities are very quiet, very little. We're literally, look how flat we are. The 8 to, honestly, like there's only one great measure of flatness, which is 8 to 200. I think if I was going to just sort of rely on one indicator of not trading, it's the 8 to 200 measurement. Like when those things have no movement. I would say what you probably want at minimum. What's this? This is 49. Yeah, you want at least like maybe just 5 points. You want 5 points of breathing room between 8 and the VWAP before you even begin to trade, right? Or at least 3 to 5. That's what I would do on the MNQ. Yeah, it's the VWAP. You're right. It's the VWAP. Peter, you have no emails? What do you mean you have no emails? You're not getting any emails from me? I haven't sent out any emails, but what are you looking specifically for? I'll double check. You know, when I look at your account, it shows that we're sending you emails. You may have us in spam or somewhere else. I'll double check, but I'll send you a. Let me see. Well, I might as well. We don't have any trades right now. I can just look you up. Let me see what's going on over here. Oh wait, hold on. What the hell's going on here? Okay. All right, let me find you. I show everything being sent to you, Peter. I don't know why you're not getting any emails from us. I show everything being sent. Oh, here come the ambulances. So very quiet, not a lot of action here. See, this is the kind of I love. We have a big breakout. You get 3 red candles underneath it. Great entry over here. This is the kind of entry I'm looking for a corrective move. Gold was actually very distributive. And see, you could trade it the other way. So this is the VWAP. This is a very distributive move in gold. 1, 2, 3. You're coming in over here. Very little heat against you. 57 was the highest to go. 61. And it comes all the way down to like 10 points. Your risk rewarded. These kind of retrace trades are very, very good. If you're during this time. It's like this is a good example. You know, it's going to come in. It's going to give me like comes in 3 consecutive or just 3 lower lows on the red, maybe around 46 somewhere around here. I'm happy to be a buyer. Yeah, just I have the address for you as what's the address for you? Where's this thing? pf@live.com.au. That's what I have for you. Yeah, if you want to give me a Gmail address, you know, I'm happy to do that. All right, so we have like 3 candles, but the second one is not quite lower lows. I will skip any candle that's kind of like not making fresh lows. So this is candle 1. This would, if this thing closes over here around 48, that would be candle 2. And then if I get one more candle that's somewhere like maybe, you know, lower lows over here, then I'm a buyer. I'm a buyer because I think it's going to bounce. I think it's a corrective move. So here we go. Like, you know, we're like, unfortunately, look at this. And pop right back up. I'll try to be a little bit patient here. The other great thing is, of course, because we have, I mean, that's the beauty of Ola Prime and using small sizes. We can just scale into the position, right? So we can just come in at 1, just sort of buy it, you know, buy probative trade because we just want to get a toe hold. If it comes down another 3 more candles to the downside, we can increase size at that point to get a much better blended entry. All right, so we come in as a probative position. Let's see what we can do. If it runs away, it starts making money for us, we'll just take profit. You know, there's worse things in life. Yeah, VWAP. Oh my God, Yevgeny. There goes my Russian. This is I've told you guys, if you ever want to trap a Russian, like if you ever want to figure out if somebody is not a native English speaker, get a Russian to say VWAP 3 times fast. And that's because in Russian, there's no W. So you have the V but no W. And the VW combo really fucks you up no matter how much you've been speaking English. And I've been speaking English for more than 50 years. It still screws you up. So it's always, I always laugh. It's the one word that always trips me up. But yes, we've been trading the VWAP bounce in North America session in the New York Open really well. It's been a beautiful, beautiful trade on the dots. Like I said, I'm going to show off a lot of really cool dots setups tomorrow. So come to the Wealth 365. It's really going to be a very, very loose. I have like 20 slides. I'm going to use 5 slides, and the rest of the time I'm just going to really describe a lot of stuff and trade. It's like getting a German to say CH. Germans can't say CH. Chance. Charming. Really? I didn't know that. All right, we have a little bit of a pop. So here's another beautiful thing. We can just simply, as I said, can't look at the partial exit. I can just partial exit, right? Really, really beautifully. Just lock in partials. Leave myself, a stub here, and let it run. And everything I've done so far today has been all P&L'd. Tool at my fingertips, and the tactics of dots as my strategy. It's pretty nice. But I love this trade. I love, and it's so easy when you have the dots indicator to just look at everything and see the corrective trade in an uptrend is just one of those beautiful, because one of the reasons why I love this trade is because you're literally buying sometimes the bottom. So your risk is very limited. But even if it isn't, even if there's more corrective move, you're going to be able to. It's very rare you're going to get a pure reversal. I mean, if you get, sometimes you will get caught. You'll have a corrective move all the way down to VWAP, and then you just have to tap yourself out. But it is rare. Most of the time, you're going to get a corrective move and a move up, or a corrective move and a little bit more corrective move, and then a secondary wave back up. But this is a pretty strong move up to the upside. I wonder if we are. Did I hit the target yet? No, I haven't hit target yet. But where's my target? I'm not like over there. The rest of now I'm just basically floating the little stub without target. But sorry, Peter, change to what? I don't have the email address. Why don't you email me, contact@bktraders.com, what email address you want us to use? Because right now I have the live address. It's showing me that everything is being sent to that live address. I think I came out at break even, protected my position. Now we're getting a little bit more of a corrective move, which is fine. So like if we get a corrective move, 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle, I'm a buyer again. I love these corrective moves. But I need to have at least 3 candles of continuous selling to give me a good toehold. All right, second move. How fluent is my Russian? Really bad at this point. It's good enough for TikTok. That's what it's good for. I can watch 1,000 TikToks. It's really funny. Like, I don't know how TikTok knows this. I think it's because if they serve you something in a foreign language and you watch it for more than 5 seconds, they basically assumed you know it. Because like half my TikTok now is Russian or French stuff that I get sent all the time. The only time I speak Russian right now is with my barbers who are from Uzbekistan, and all they want to talk about is the stock market. But the one area of my Russian that has not gone away is I know every curse word. And it's really funny. It's like sometimes to watch, Russian TikTok, because of course, the algo doesn't bleep out the curse words in Russian. It's just brutal sometimes. I mean, if you guys think I have a potty mouth, it's not even close to how the way Russians speak. So let me kind of mark it out for you here. 1 low, 2 low. This comes in, maybe a 3 low here. Like, let's see. I'm just going to give it a little more patience. I'd love for it to come down a little bit more. Maybe even like 1, 2, 3. I like the 1, 2, 3 consecutive lows because those are really good. But as I said, we don't have to commit. We can just trade small and then commit as it comes to us. So let's do that. Again, that's the beauty of Ola Prime. Let's come down, just small size, probative size. Let's go buy it. Oh no, we have buy limit. Let me cancel this. Oh no, you know what? I'll stay buy limit. Let's stay buy limit. Am I in? Not yet. That's the other thing. We can buy limit, sell offer, which is really, really cool on CFDs. So you can let the action come to you. Where am I? 1, 2, 3. That would have been a great buy here, but everybody wants to be a buyer now. That's right, Evgeny. Always сука, блядь. Сука, блядь, или пизда. Yeah. It's funny because, like, it's interesting to hear, like, I saw a comedian do a whole riff on how Russian to an English ear sounds like you're playing a record backwards. And I could, like, literally, I never thought about it because obviously it's a native language for me, but like, yeah, I could really see to an English speaker, it does sound like that. We couldn't get this trade, guys. I'm sorry. I got a little too cute. We're gonna have to cancel this out. Just cancel this trade. We should have just simply come in here at market. I hit the wrong button. But yeah, again, the beauty of buying the dip. It's so visually easy to see. That's the beauty of demarcating the whole indicator like this. This is why I keep everything green above and red below, because that's what really matters, Yeah, that's a really good point too. That's a good point, Michael. Yes, buy offer is you're buying above. Sorry, sell offer is above, buy bid is below. Buying the offer is actually just buying. Remember, bid, offer, right? If you want to sell at limit, you're selling at offer. If you want to buy below, you're buying at bid. You can't see me. I had like all my hand gestures from the old pits days. So this is offer, bid, right? You're coming in, you're buying at bid, you're selling at offer. So it's always, offer is always above, bid is always below. It's just like riding a bicycle. You never forget that shit. I'm going to be on at 12 noon New York, whatever that is. And I think there will be a recording. Yes, if you register, they're gonna give you the recording. Yes. I'm not using ORB, not because it's, it just, I'm really focusing on scalping. I decided that I didn't want to pollute the trading feed with too many too many signals, too many strategies. I really feel like we are doing such good work just scalping out continuously, especially Manfred, if you come during the power hour, it's really a lot of fun. That I just put it aside. And ORB also, I have like a whole algo that runs ORB, and I'll probably be able to make that available soon. So ORB is much more of a mechanical strategy, so it lends itself much more to algorithmic trading. So I'm trying, I will have all of those things available for people. All right, I'm going to initiate a very tiny little probative trade here. Buy. To see if this is a hold, and if it's not, then I'll be able to. It's 1-2, kind of doing a probative trade. If it wants to come back down here into the 44s, fine. Let it. If it wants to run back up towards the near highs, we'll just scale out of that position, and that'll be the last trade of our thing. As a matter of fact, look at this; it's going our way already, right? So we can just scale out a little bit. Close quarter, right? Look at that. Look how easy it is to just close quarter. You see, I'm just shaving like ice. I'm shaving my profits. This is why it's so beautiful to trade with this Ola Prime tool that I made for you guys. Oh, here we go. And then we're out on the whole position. Quote out. And then if I wanted to close the whole thing, I just want to do close all, I'm out. Nice. This has been a very, very good session. We literally have just trading every trade to the buy side, which is always the good thing in gold. Trading some of them on the retraces, buying the retraces, look at this. Now we're going fresh session highs. That's been a great session, guys. Any questions you guys have, hit me. I'm not going to do any more trades because I got to go. Hey, Peter, I just got your thing. Okay, I will change your email. I got it there. Peter, you there? Let me know if you hear me. I got your email. I'm going to fix it for you, okay? Absolutely. So yeah, look how easy and clean it was to buy gold. First dot entry over here, scaled out. Dip here, scaled out. Dip here, scaled out. Just classic, without just surfing the waves. Zero stress today. I wish I could trade gold like this every night. But with dots and with the Ola Prime tool that I made for you guys, super easy. All right, I'm going to give you the code again, Ola Prime Edge. Go out there, go nail it. You can trade anything you want, and as I said, the beautiful part is that we can trade these, small size, large size, scale in, scale out, which gives us such beautiful granularity in terms of taking profits out. Right? Every trade a profit today, which was really great. I love it, guys. Okay, back to reality tomorrow at 9:00. We'll see what the hell is going on in Tehran, who is getting arrested and who's still alive. On the one hand, this is kind of a very serious thing that's going on. On the other hand, it's kind of like Keystone Cop-ish, right? I mean, IRGC are really evil bastards, but they are like clowns. Like, the Nazis were truly terrifyingly evil, but the IRGC are kind of like the clown evils, You just can't take them too seriously. I mean, I'm sure, no, they've certainly created a huge amount of havoc. I don't want to diminish the evil these fucking bastards did, especially to their own people. But they're just such stupid assholes that it's almost like Keystone Cops running a country. Really, really dumb. Anyways, hopefully we make some progress over there and everybody stays safe. I'll see everybody at 9:00 tomorrow. We're ready to rock and roll in the New York session. Hopefully you guys, and then of course, there'll be no power hour because I'm going to be at Wealth 365. That's going to be the Power Hour tomorrow. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about all the stuff that we do. So thank you very much, guys. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful night. Good day of trading. We'll do that tomorrow again. Everybody have a great night. I'll see you guys a little bit later.